Hi guys, Tucker here with a new video, and this video will be a short one. I wanted to give you some insight on how to get your first tier piece, which is a PvP piece, mind you. It's quite easy to have if you are actually experienced with your class, your spec. Some people will have some difficulties getting to that rating, but there is an item you can get by getting 1600 in social for 3s or 2s. Just get 1600, which is basically challenger, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm like 1600 currently in social for. I did like 20 rounds win, 10 losses. A pretty good record. I think I'm like in the top 10 of enhancement shaman in EU currently, if I'm not mistaken. And I got like a achievement, and that achievement is Dragonflight Season 2 Master, and you just need one of these, which is a heroic raid, I think. There is also the, how it's called, the heroic raid or the keystone. It's a keystone, I think. If it's about the mythic plus raid, so you can do that via PvE as well, but you just only get to 1600 and you will get an item which is Draconic Mark of Mastery. What is that item? There is also written where you can find the vendor for that item, and it's a very special one because it will be used to get your tier pieces. And this one is awarded for outstanding services to Dragonkind, blah blah blah. Bring it to Norsko the Proud at the Obsidian Rest in Zarelek Cavern, which is the zone on the north side of the Zarelek Cavern. And how do you get to the Zarelek Cavern? If you're like me, a PvP, I didn't even know where it was before I actually got my spark. So basically you enter anywhere on the map. You can enter there or you can enter there. You enter into those caverns and you are going to then go to Loam. There you can get your spark. I didn't make a video about it because it's pretty simple right now to get in. And you go on the north side and you will have the Obsidian Rest zone where you have the Flight Master. You just enter here and you will have an NPC. It's called Norsko the Proud. You are talking to him and then you can just choose any piece. You can even choose heroic if you want to. Personally, like I said, I'm a PvPer, so I would go for Elite, which is a 450 piece. Again, it's a free piece. You don't even need Conquest for that. And you can buy your tier piece pretty easily. So you already have one piece out of 4 that is quite required for a few classes, a few specs. But I would highly recommend to not buy it right now. You could buy it if, for example, next week Vault you got like a tier piece and you already know which one it is, then you can complement it to get a 2 set, or if you want to wait till the third piece, so if you have 3 out of 5, you can then complement it with a 4th piece. But if you're buying right now, the problem is you can buy the chest piece, and imagine you get like 3 or 4 vaults with only like the chest piece, you would be pretty bummed in my opinion. So for me, I'm going to wait until I have like one piece, because it's useless to only have like 1 out of 5, especially since the stats are not like fantastic. It's like quite useless to get it right now, although it's a PvP item level increase. It's not like a significant increase to the point where your gameplay will alter, while for example getting a 2 set with especially enhancement shaman thundering giving you 12% in PvP because it's 24 in PvE. 12% mastery by using Sundering is quite a substantial buff to yourself to do damage on lightning bolts, elemental blasts and such. But a lot of classes have like bad two pieces, like for example Arms Warrior, the 2 piece is really bad in my opinion, the 4 piece as well. I think the 2 piece for Fury Warrior is quite nice. So you can do that on every single class if you have, for example, because this is an achievement that is per spec, per class that you have, per character you have. So if you want to go on your warrior and get to 1600, you will also get like that one specific mark, and then you can buy also a tier piece with your Fury Warrior or with your druid or with your priest. You can do that with every single character and get to that emissary and just exchange that piece to get a tier piece. Again, I would highly recommend to not do that this week. It's pretty pointless, except I don't know how raids work, but I guess you can get those tier pieces by doing raids. If you're doing raids and you get a tier piece, then by all means just buy another piece to complement it. but or if you get a vault and you get lucky and you get the tier piece, again, complement it. But I would suggest to either wait for the 2-piece or for the 4-piece. There is no real reason to get like a extra piece for nothing except the eye level and maybe some shitty stats here and there. So that is my recommendation. Again, I want to also give a quick update. Honor gear is live and Honor is not reset. So if you are not like connected right now because you're working or school or you're not playing the week, your honor is not reset. Like I said, it will not risk between patches, only between expansions. And you can buy a full like set of honor, which you should do if you want to do soul shuffle. Again, the soul shuffle is not really my focus, but again, in the beginning of the day, like in the morning, there is no one like really grouping for 2s and 3s. So I'm doing like my chores at home or like at work or like my YouTube channel, whatever. And I then queue up for soul shuffle, and whenever it pops, it pops. If it doesn't pop, it doesn't pop, right? But that's pretty much my take. Again, I want to recap everything. To get the Draconic Mark of Mastery, you need to be 1600 in PvP or do an achievement on the PvE side. It is called Dragonflight Season 2 Master. If you want to just write Dragonflight Season 2 Master, you will find it here. You click on it, you will see the achievements that are needed. You just only need one, which is the Challenger 2. I don't know if you get like every time the same reward if you're doing a raid and then doing PvP and then doing a keystone. I think not, because there is only like one reward, but you get that reward, you see again what is written on that reward. You need to go to North Score the Proud at the Obsidian Rest. Where is Obsidian Rest? I had to look up because I don't do PvE. Again, I didn't know where it was, and I found it by looking on Google that it was here. And you talk to that NPC and you can turn any piece to a tier piece. Again, you don't need a conquest piece, you don't need an existing piece to change. It's purely extra, and you can also change into a PvE piece if you want to. If you want to do PvE or you're more PvEer, you can just get 1600 and you get a free piece. You don't even need to do heroics, right? So it's actually a pretty good thing for PvEers that are like not very inclined to do heroics or mythics right now. It's like an easy heroic piece, and I think it's an easy upgrade. If you want to do PvP to get that, I can understand. But again, if you want to learn PvP or anything PvP, like guides, tier lists, discussions, whatever, please do subscribe to the channel. Please like the video if you like the video, if it helps you with anything. Again, it's a short one. Normally I do pretty long ones, but I hope you got something out of it. Again, thank you for the support that you're giving. Again, I'm very accessible in the comment section below. Please do ask questions or do ask anything, and I will always try to respond. And I will probably see you into our next video. Have a great day. Bye.